What's up, everybody? Yes, it's been a long time, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, been busy. Same old story. You guys know how it goes. I'm on the way up to a camping adventure rider meetup rally kind of thing for the weekend. Right now I'm somewhere up north of Ocala, Florida. And heading, I don't know, I think I got another 40 miles or so to go. Gonna be camping the whole weekend and just doing the thing. So figured I would bring you guys along. Hope that's all right. Got some fuel here and I think it's time to go. Hope everyone's doing well. Looks like we're gonna have some rain this weekend, so that should be awesome. Not really, but whatever. Not a big deal. I'm using this trip as kind of as I've been doing with all these kind of weekend camping trips and whatnot, kind of a tester for my load for the big trip that I'm taking in probably March, where I'll be going across and around the United States for a couple of months or so. I don't know, kind of as long as the money holds out. So for this weekend, I've actually got the bike loaded, as I have up to so far have been planning on loading it for the trip. I brought a bunch of stuff I'm not going to need this weekend, but I wanted to pack it exactly as I will for the big trip. So I've got all the clothes that I plan on taking when I go, and I got all that good stuff. So everything fit pretty well. I still would like to pare it down a little bit less, or pare it down a little bit more, whatever the terminology is. Everything fits, but I'd like to have a little extra room, and right now I don't have a lot of that. I have a couple of ideas on how I can make that happen though, so we shall see. Anyway, I got I don't know, 36 more miles to go to get to where I'm camping tonight, and so yeah, I'm gonna bang those out real fast, and I'll catch you guys when we're setting up camp, I would imagine. All right, see ya. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Yeah, I had kind of planned on maybe recording the whole camp setup and stuff, the process and just the layout or whatever, but didn't work out that way. I was kind of pressed for time. I had to get it set up, run back out, get some firewood, get some groceries, all that good stuff. So yeah, anyway, here we are. Camp is all set up. I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. It's not all that fascinating, I guess, but it rained earlier, and I'm really happy that I set up my tarp over here. It started raining. It started kind of drizzling pretty heavily. We were expecting storms from the forecast and stuff, so it was kind of the mode was get everything, batten down the hatches, you know what I mean? So did all that, jumped into the tent, and hung out for the kind of the heaviest part of the rain, and realized pretty quickly that I do not like just sitting in a tent. Now today was kind of hot, kind of muggy, so that's part of it. But as soon as the rain kind of, as soon as the rain kind of died down, let me zoom in on this fire. Yeah. As soon as the rain kind of died down to where it was kind of just falling straight down, it wasn't like windy or anything, I came out and I had the tarp kind of stretched out over the picnic table at my campsite, and I kind of pulled the table out about halfway, so half of it was in the rain, half of it was covered, and that left a few feet where I was able to put my chair and just kind of kick back and put my feet up on the table and just chill, totally dry. And it was still kind of raining, but it was awesome. It was, you know, so anyway, all that to say, I'm really happy that I set the tarp up when I got here. It's the first time I've used it, and it came in handy big time. I've replaced my old crank radio with a smaller one of those like Red Cross radios that you can like hand crank and everything. So yeah, one of the weird things you kind of like, at least for me, a weird camping self-observation is that when I camp solo, I find myself wanting to listen to the radio. Like, I have an iPhone with a little plug-in speaker thing and a ton of music on my phone, and you know, all my favorite songs and all my favorite bands and all the stuff I'm currently listening to and whatever. But it's weird when I get out here to sit by a campfire, I kind of usually just want to listen to the radio. Whether it's, a lot of times it's country, and a lot of times it's like you know, just talk stuff, not like left wing or right wing, none of that kind of stuff, but just if it's like just, I don't know, news or whatever. So anyway, that's that. Not much else to report. It's really kind of overcast tonight. You can see here. Yikes, that's pretty creepy right there. I'm surrounded by other campers. All of them are motorcyclists and stuff. Everywhere you look is motorcycles just like mine and stuff. It's really awesome. I've met a bunch of cool people already. Yeah, anyway, so I'm just chilling. I went to the grocery store. I bought a couple bottles of wine, a 12-pack of beer, my hard cases for the bike, as I have discovered. I mean, not that I've discovered, but I kind of pretty much expected, and today I've tested it and found it to be true that they make really good beer coolers. So I bought a bag of ice and a 12-pack of beer, and then like one of my side cases is just over by my tent and is full of ice and beer. So I don't think I'm gonna need to bring my cooler, my little soft side cooler, on the big trip. So overall, reasonably happy with everything, whatever, blah 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 blah. Gloves. Yep, just ate myself a can of beans. It was delish. That was full of wine. Now it's empty, just like the bottle from whence it came. Anyway, alright, just wanted to say hello to everyone. There you go, there's the fire. We're going with the small one tonight. It's been kind of fun just making a little tiny fire. It's not cold out here, so I don't need the heat. I'm kind of just chilling, like super close to it. Anyway, this is kind of just whatever. But yeah, so I don't know. The direction of my channel may be changing a bit. It started out as just a moto vlog, as they are called. Riding around with a helmet camera and a microphone in my helmet and just yammering on about whatever I was up to or kind of whatever. And I enjoy that, and I love that as a medium. But I don't know, I think just from what I'm going to be up to here in the not too distant future, it's going to sort of probably be also pretty heavily oriented toward this kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know, hope you guys like it. It is what it is. Alright, hope everyone is doing well. Alright, it's about to storm like crazy here from what I heard. Lady just came over and told me that the radar looks pretty nasty. The wind has been insane today. But before that happens, I'll give you guys just a quick overview of the campsite. Nothing all that special, nothing really new. Well, that's not so much the case. There's the bike. One of the cases, the one from the left side, is serving as a beer cooler right now. That's over by the tent. This is the first time I've actually used this tarp, 5x7, the Walmart thing. It was like $8 or something. It's sil nylon. it's really pretty nice. It saved my bacon last night. And then here's the new chair. Helinox Chair 1, it's called. Weighs nothing. I think it weighs like 2 pounds. It compacts into this tiny little bag here, like the size of like a shoe bag or something. Awesome. And it has a weight capacity of up to 320 pounds. So, and it's really comfortable. So the only thing is that it likes to, and the ground here is really soft, and the legs like to kind of sink down into the ground. That would only be a problem on soft ground, and it's really not even a problem. Then you kind of just, you know, wiggle in it until it kind of settles into place. But I don't know. I may try to figure out some way to cure that. And then the tent, same old REI Passage 2, full of shit right now. There we go. All my riding gear and stuff is in there. The sleeping bag kind of piled up back there. I partially deflated the sleeping pad. I have a feeling when it storms, I'm gonna be chilling right there in that. So anyway, yeah, I got the tarp just strung up between these two trees with some paracord. A little slip knot here. And then just staked out down here. So it kind of just provides a little kind of lean-to type action. We'll see what happens with the weather. It's looking rather dark. We'll see. Got lots of firewood for later. I think the radar, I think, indicated that oh, the BMW guys are right across the way from me there. BMW Jacksonville. Couple of GS's there. Pretty sweet. I think the radar has indicated that whatever does pass through is not going to last too terribly long. So, hopefully, it'll kind of just jam through, and then we'll be chilling. It's just now started raining, and this is what we're in for the next hour, it looks like. No, maybe 2 hours. Sweet. This is home. Yeah, well, anyway, it's pouring. It's also lightning a lot. It's scaring me. Anyway, here you go. The glories of camping in the rain. Yep, well, just getting it how I live. It's raining like crazy. Took a little nap. This is really relaxing. But yeah, just playing the waiting game now. Ready for this to end, and there's supposed to be a cookout later at some dude's house around the corner, and then yeah, I'm gonna come back here and build a big ass fire. Oh man, this is far and away the most difficult fire I've ever gotten going. I've been working on this thing for well over an hour. Geez, like actually over an hour and a half it took me to get this thing going. Everything was soaking wet. I've just been like, man, on my hands and knees working on this thing for like forever. I mean, it took me a good hour to even get any kind of flame happening at all. It's just now kind of getting going. I think we're, well, I'm not going to jinx it, but we got a good bed of coals going, and some good sized logs burning, so that's a good sign. My eyes are burning, my nose is running. Yeah, but well worth it. By the way, it's the only fire going out here tonight. When I say everything is soaked, I'm talking everything is soaked. When I used every trick in the book, I used a paper bag, I used trioxane tablets, I used cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly, matches, a lighter, the whole nine. Everything that I had was used in getting this thing going. Anyway, we have fire. You can see all the water, how wet this stuff is. You can see like it's just like bubbling out of it. Crazy. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Alright, I should be doing this with the GoPro, but it's kind of put away. So it's time to make some dinner. And tonight is going to be another mountain house jobber. What the hell? Oh, this trusty guy here. Pocket rocket. Yeah. This is gonna call for 1 3/4 cups. You can just barely see it right there. Anyway, this has 1 3/4 cups. So this is nothing new. You guys have all seen this before. Alright. Fire, gas, water. We're looking for a boil. Stand by. By the way, tonight it's beef stroganoff with noodles. This is what these look like before you rehydrate them. It's hard to do this with a headlamp and shadows and whatnot, but it's just like dry, kind of crunchy looking stuff. Unreal how fast that thing boils water. Crazy. Alright. If I dump this on the ground, all in the name of filming it for you guys, I'm going to be really sour. You know what? Okay, here, I'll show this. Water goes in. This has to stir it. Oh God, I wish I didn't. Shut the fuck up. I'm annoying. Yummy. Uh-oh, low battery. Alright, we'll check back in a bit. Oh, look at this. Cheers, fools. That's heating. This stuff is all, looks like a giant mess. Look at that. All that stuff will go inside the cook kit though. Alright, all this shit here. Start with the lid. Into the pot. The bowls. This is actually 2 bowls. They're like nested. And the gas. In. All this other nonsense. Cleaning stuff. Matches, lighter, etc. In. Lid. Give it a nice little half-ass drying. Closed. Boom. Done. Done. How about that? Shitty focus. Come on. Get it. Yeah, whatever. Alright, timer has gone off. I don't know how I'm going to do this one-handed. Hold on. I just want to show you guys what this looks like. There you go. It's just like a creamy, soupy, sloppy looking mess. It's hot! I can have a hard time holding it. Alright, let's see what's up. I haven't had this one before. I've never had one of these that wasn't good though, so. It's good. It needs another minute though. The beef's a little tough still. But it's good. That stuff's gonna hit the spot. Alright. Whatever. I'm gonna eat. Give us flame. This glowing ember stuff is cool, but we want flame. Alright, there she is, all loaded and ready to get the hell out of Dodge. That's just trash up here on the top. Yeah. And everything is like wet and dirty. Just how I like it. Oh, this thing's filthy. I don't really want to put it in here, but I don't really have anywhere else to put it. The ground is so soft that kickstands like to dig into it, just sink right into the ground. So that little plastic thing is like a way to kind of distribute the load a little bit. Alright, let's get up out of this joint.